Trigger warning. The following video consists of topics of child murder, racism, kidnapping, and racial tension. In the summer of 1995, a 14-year-old black boy was visiting his grandparents. It was August 24th, and he and his cousins, along with some friends, had spent the entire day picking cotton. It was a hot summer day in the South, and the boys were tired and thirsty. The boys decided that they would go to a local grocery store that catered to local black sharecropper population. It was, however, still owned by a local white couple, Roy and Carol. While Roy was out of town for the day, Carol was running the store alone, though her sister-in-law and her children were in the back. She was on her feet assisting a few people that were in and out of the store. She wiped the sweat from her brow and looked up as a group of black boys entered her store. The boys, excited and a little rowdy, went into the store, excited to get refreshments and enjoy the rest of their day. The young boy walked up to the counter to buy his 2-cent bubblegum, still excited. While the following facts and events are heavily skewed and debated, this is the initial account of what happened as told by Carol and Roy. After asking to purchase his gum, the boy had allegedly wolf whistled at Carol, grabbing her hand and asking her out on a date. When she rejected him, he allegedly grabbed her by the wrist, making sexual gestures. This information is heavily disputed by both his cousin and multiple anonymous bystanders who entered the store shortly after him, saying both he and his cousin left the store without any incident. Not only that, but the boy most likely didn't even wolf whistle and simply stuttered while asking for his candy, as he has been cited by his mother and other friends and family as having a stutter. After their initial encounter, Carol stormed out of the store. The children that were outside claimed to the young group of black boys that she was going to get her pistol, and so the boys, frightened, left. Carol went to the back of the store to tell her sister-in-law of what allegedly happened, and the two decided it was best to keep the information between them and not tell their husbands. However, the news spread like wildfire because she had said the story in front of the children. And when her husband Roy returned home, the other children who were there explained what happened to him, and he was furious, confronting his wife, who told him her side of the story. Now, it being in the South in the 1950s, with the separation between blacks and whites was defined by law and was taken very seriously, especially by white radical racists, and even perceived acts of disrespect from young black boys toward a white woman would have severe consequences. He, along with his half-brother John, decided that the boy needed to be taught a lesson and started questioning local African Americans until they discovered both his name and his whereabouts. The young boy was staying with his great-uncle Moses, but never told his uncle what happened at the store. So, when the men came in the middle of the night, Moses was not prepared. In the wee hours of the morning, the two pulled up to Moses' house. The pair demanded to see the boy. Despite his uncle's pleas, they kidnapped and forced the 14-year-old into their car. And 3 days later, he was found. He was so disfigured that he could only be identified by his initialed ring. But was it the body of Emmett Till? Authorities, of course, wanted to bury the body quickly, but Mommy Bradley, his mother, requested it be sent to Chicago and decided to have an open casket funeral so all the world could see what racist murderers had done to her only son. The two men who committed the murder were acquitted and no one was ever punished for it. And, of course, in 2007, at the age of 72, Carol told a Duke University senior research scholar, Timothy Tyson, that she had in fact lied about what happened that day and his verbal and physical advances toward her. The Till trilogy by Ifa Baeza is a significant theatrical play that reflects on the life, death, and legacy of Emmett Till in a series of 3 plays. The Ballad of Emmett Till, which is a play that focuses on the 2 weeks of Emmett's life, starting with his journey from Chicago to Mississippi, and incorporates music and poetic elements to portray his experiences. That summer in Sumner, this part of the play recreates the 1955 trial of Emmett's murderers, drawing from courtroom transcripts and historical records. It's told from the viewpoint of African American journalists covering the trial and benevolence. This part of the play explores the ripple effects of Emmett Till's murder on the lives of 2 couples, one black and one white. It examines themes of violence, loss, and the enduring impact of historical events on personal relationships. The Face of Emmett Till is a play by Mamie Till Mobley. Emmett Till's mother, and David Barth, a playwright. This play provides a dramatic retelling of the events surrounding Emmett Till's murder and its impact. It dramatizes the events leading up to Till's death, abduction, and the trial of his murderers. It's also, the play likely highlights the courage and resilience of Emmett Till's mother, Mammy, and the aftermath of the horrific crime, while exploring themes of racism, injustice, and the fight for civil rights. Till, a Musical is a musical by Leo Schwartz and DC Cathro, and tells the story of Emmett Till through music. Trial in the Delta, The Murder of Emmett Till, is a play by G. Riley Mills, Anthony Mosley, and Prince Rock, and is another script that has been adapted from the court transcripts. Those were some plays about Emmett Till, and may his legacy live on with each of us as we remember the impact of what hate can do. And I'm just going to lead out on this video without any recommendations to let you think about that.